Oh.
We
Oh.
are castaways.
Oh.
Castaways, ahoy. We are castaways.
What?
We felt the ship tip. It was going down.
Oh.
So we are castaways.
Oh, my tag on my shirt.
Ahoy.
I'm in the. We gigging it with the leg, you heard me? I guess my theory was right. This is pretty much a Space Jam situation. You know what I'm saying? We got the Toon Squad versus the Monstars. Your versus your. Goddamn, the Justice League versus the bad guy niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I must be tripping, but does EXO not look like an evil version of BTS? I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even trying to start no damn. I'm not even trying to incite a riot. I just have observations, and I'm not wrong. EXO do have some vocals, and it's kind of amazing, but I don't know what they about. I still got to put my nose into this little band. However, there is a common disagreement between EXO fans and BTS fans, and today we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Long ago, in the age-old fandom of K-pop, there were many nations who lived in perfect harmony. As time passed on, however, that peace proved to be short-lived. Among the many nations within the fandom, while some would have the occasional scuffle, nothing proved to be as fanbase shaking as the war between EXO and BTS. Though, while I'm sure some of you have heard of this endless battle, how bad even is it? And why does it even exist in the first place?
I don't know.
Hello everyone, this is the RPG Monger, and welcome to the Fandom Files, the mostly bi-weekly series where I take you into the deep hidden away depths of each and every fandom. Well, here it is. Considering you guys seem to really want part 2 to come out as soon as possible, we'll ignore the bi-weekly rule just this once. Oh man, where to even start with this? While in the last episode I did my best to cover the hardships idols have gone through due to a small minority of terrible fans, now I want to focus not only on the mob mentality select groups of fans
Jesus Christ,
fandom, but just the insanity surrounding the extremely vocal minorities within BTS's and EXO's fandoms. So to start from the top, with EXO's fandom, the EXO-Ls, and BTS's fandom, the ARMY, there was always a small rivalry between the two. Standard stuff, really, like that of playfully saying my band is better than yours and whatnot. However, once BTS started gaining serious popularity with their newest album, Wings, they ended up winning their very first DAI songs, an award that takes serious effort to win. With that, BTS had really made a name for itself in the K-pop sphere, even coming close to surpassing big groups like EXO with their popularity. And that's all fine and good. In an industry like K-pop, it's natural for groups to fluctuate in popularity like that. Though unfortunately, a few EXO-Ls were just not having it. Soon, out of thin air, came the Break Wings Sabotage Project.
Wait, hold on. I wanted to read it. God damn it.
An effort by a few fans to not only invalidate...
Okay. Oh. Okay.
BTS's
Alright, they're just hating.
But completely stomp out their newfound popularity as well. At first, it really wasn't very prominent or noticeable, with only a few fans trying to trend plagiarism hashtags, but things began to get serious as more and more people hopped on the bandwagon.
Okay, so we're just gonna we're just gonna put this down right now. So EXO-Ls were mad that BTS won an award. So pretty much they started this. Alright, okay.
Soon enough, out of their unfounded hatred and spite, fans of not
Hatred
only
and spite.
EXO, but other groups began seriously pushing the hashtag plagiarism boys on Twitter, to the point of it becoming #1 in Korea.
That's 3.
Not all either, as this was all timed to happen right as BTS was having their concerts, so that once it all ended and they went to Twitter to say thanks to their fans, they would inevitably see the hashtag trending across all of Twitter. in Korea at least. Though I'm sure you must be wondering, what were these plagiarism allegations even based upon? Well, as I'm sure you can imagine, they're pretty stupid.
I do want to do a video about the Sajigi thing. I want to like go deep dive into it because I'm still like very interested about it, and I'm just like, ew, it's a pretty wild topic. But looking at this, it seems like y'all EXO fans really did not like that they were winning. Okay, that's all right. Well, okay.
Take one allegation saying that a member was quote-unquote copying the hair color of a member from another group, since apparently hair color is grounds for plagiarism nowadays. I swear, people even went as far as to make full-on guides for others on how to get not only the hashtag trending, but how to do everything they can to put down members of ARMY, from hate comments to even making it seem like the ARMY was behind the attack.
You know what's funny? The only way to like stop, like not let that get to you is just not read comments. You know what I mean? Even though it's pretty hard, because I be reading comments and I love reading comments. But what do I be talking about? Let me shut up.
I mean, the immaturity some of these people displayed really showed no bounds whatsoever. You can't just automatically make album sales go down just because you think your favorite group deserves them more. I mean, that's just not how the industry works. What unfortunately did end up happening is not only were the members of BTS incredibly stressed out by this, one member even began having issues with depression at the time. Now, since then, some EXO-Ls involved with that whole mess have come out to apologize for their idiotic actions, thankfully. But by that time, it was too late. The never-ending cycle of certain obsessed fans from both groups always trying to put the other down had already began. It's a real shame, too, since most EXO-Ls were highly against this movement, condemning everyone who was a part of it.
It's always a bad apple that spoils the bunch. I can never sound prolific because I stutter. But yeah, bro, it's just like, what the hell? So just like how other people thought that the whole ARMY was annoying as shit, toxic as hell, it's true for EXO-Ls too. Y'all, some of y'all niggas just be taking shit too far. Y'all really just be geeking. But at the same time, this is like sports too. It's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Since then, however, unfortunately, certain overly obsessed members of ARMY have done more or less the exact same thing across the internet.
What?
Ironically, a couple of days ago, a group of ARMYs actually accused a group called Stray Kids that hadn't even debuted yet of plagiarizing BTS, solely because of some similarities in the trailer for the group. I mean, really, you'd think that after being a victim of such a similar attack, even the most delusional fans would be against making such baseless accusations.
Hey man, I'm gonna just let you know this right now. If some shit be happening to you, you will want to know what that shit feels like to do that to somebody else. I hope the people that did that realize that that shit don't mean nothing. And it's not cool. You know what I mean? I hope. I mean, shit, I don't know.
Oh, and take this account from one of my fans, where after witnessing certain members of ARMY do such things as send death threats, trash talk anyone who liked EXO, and actually lurk in the tabs of EXO just to spam that BTS are the true kings of K-pop, whenever someone did as much as make a post about or relating to EXO, they tried to talk some sense into the people.
You know what's funny? I don't think them saying that BTS is the true kings of K-pop is talking shit because it's the truth. That's like saying, such and such, who's the number one thing breaking records in the world, is the true king of K-pop. I mean, you are like poking at the bear, but my nigga, that's true though. You know what I'm saying? That niggas is breaking records. I don't see EXO with McDonald's. I don't see EXO with a Louis Vuitton sponsorship. But I mean, hey, I guess it's not their time yet, and I'm not going to talk down on them. But nigga, look at the facts. Don't get mad. make better music. You heard me? Like, there's a reason why BTS is where they're at. They took a certain route, and that route apparently worked. And it worked again, and it worked again, and it worked again, and it worked again, and it worked again. So, look at your peers and do better. That's usually how, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? Whatever, I guess, whatever.
Thus being immediately blocked by all of them. But one of the craziest things just has to be the fact that some members of these fandoms actually end up harming K-pop's exposure across the entire world due to their actions. Take this incident involving ARMYs, where a Canadian radio station wanted to play an hour of K-pop. I mean, you'd think that all fans, even the bad eggs, would be for this, right? Well, among all the things that were sent to the station on Twitter, the people were actually angry because the K-pop hour wasn't only including BTS. Others even said BTS is quote-unquote better than K-pop and shouldn't be considered such. The backlash ended up being so intense that the station just dropped the hour entirely. I mean, this crap just gives me a headache. On one hand, these people want BTS to become more mainstream and notable in North America, but then they go ahead and destroy a potential avenue that would do just that. I mean,
we love counterproduction.
How radio stations work? They always play from a ton of artists, not just one. Though at the same time, you really never know, since there have also been a sizable amount of antis that not only make fake accounts to pose as ARMYs, but those accounts are then used to do some of the shit I've talked about in this video, like harassing the fandoms of other groups and promoting BTS obnoxiously to get the other fandoms to hate BTS. The saddest thing is, in some cases, they've honestly succeeded. But
you know what's funny? I wish those smart. That's honestly a smart thing to do. But can they use that intelligence on something else instead of just like starting wars? Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, Jesus Christ, why?
But aside from the issues I've talked about so far, now let's discuss the kind of creepy mob mentality that some of these K-pop stans have, particularly on Twitter. Like the incident with that radio station, K-pop stans of EXO, BTS, and so much more are some of the quickest to launch a full-on witch hunt that I've ever seen. Take the whole incident surrounding the rap artist Cupcake on Twitter, where after making quite the sexual tweet towards Jungkook, a member of BTS, hordes and hordes of fans began to not only spam her with racial slurs, but just about any kind of insult or death threat you can imagine. I mean, you have to take it all into consideration. Both people are 20-year-old adults. It's not like Jungkook is a child in need of constant protection. The funniest thing is, most of the overly obsessed fans that sent her death threats are the same kind of people to post crap like this.
Baby cows are so sweet. Cow hybrid Jimin with the prettiest big eyes that tear up when his soft tits are... Oh my God. And his voice pitching up high when someone reaches down to touch his cute... You on some freak shit, bro. There's something about you we don't know about. No way. I pity Jungkook's future daughter because she'll never get to fuck... Oh my God, nigga.
Spreading their name for others to join in. I mean, hell, take this story that yet another fan sent me, where after a girl, we'll call her Monica, not only threw a tantrum because two of her friends liked girl groups and even threatened to hit them if they didn't submit and agree with her, she went online and convinced her obsessed EXO-L friends that they were spreading hate for EXO all over, prompting them and many others to spam hate on every page the two friends had. I swear, these people think they're doing some kind of great service for the idols, but in reality, not only will they never even know of their existence, but odds are they'll never even see the stuff you're trying to supposedly protect them from in the first place. Though out of all of these incidents happening within this fandom war, this is by far one of the most appalling out there. When BTS were going on their nationwide Red Bullet concert tour, right when they were going to do their New York concert, posts like these began springing up. And even if some of these were a joke, making death threats in this day and age is an extremely serious matter. So as you'd expect, they were treated as such, with the group having to leave early, canceling the concert and the high touch event afterwards.
You niggas are annoying. Like, this is some annoying ass shit. Like, this shit not even funny. I'm sure y'all be having fun doing this, but like, this shit not funny. Like, it'll get to a point where you gotta have police involved, nigga. That's not cool. Sometimes I hate trolls, bro.
Which hundreds of fans had been waiting for. Hell, there have even been more since then, like one account even going as far as to feature very specific threats against Jimin, a member of BTS, like the exact location that the shooting would take place and when it would happen. Keep in mind, there are people that actually cheer this garbage on because BTS quote-unquote deserves it. And
Do y'all niggas know what happens, like, when shit like this actually happens? Like, have y'all seen what's actually happened? Like, shit like this has happened before. Y'all like that shit? Y'all think that shit cool? That shit not cool. Like, that shit is not cool. It's funny because this video is not even biased towards anybody. It's really showing that some EXO-Ls be wild as shit. Like, that's not cool, bro.
And honestly, that mentality is one of the most disgusting that I've ever seen. All of that aside, however...
And I'm not even pussy. I don't care if niggas be coming in my comments. Like, that's some real nigga shit, bro. Like, that shit not cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, EXO, y'all niggas can sing, but y'all fans is crazy as fuck. Like, I still go tell how it is regardless, nigga. Some armies crazy as fuck too, but I know what's up with them. Like, we cool. We like this. You hear me? We like this, but nah, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm about the music. You hear me? And the music is good, but your fans be geeked. Y'all some geek monsters. Y'all geeked as hell. That shit not cool, man.
Now, I want to speak to the majority of the K-pop fandom, the people who are fans of whichever group they like, and don't harass others for liking different groups. Please keep on doing what you're doing. The only way to make this terrible minority less vocal is by spreading positivity throughout every K-pop fandom out there. And to those who have persecuted others for liking a group you don't,
You goofy.
It's not too late to change. I can assure you that once you adopt a more positive attitude towards other K-pop groups and fandoms, your life will just be so much better as a...
Nah, for real. Like, your life will be better. Like, nigga, enjoy the music. Enjoy the music. There's different flavors of music for a reason, so you can enjoy them. Like, the fuck?
The whole,
like, what the fuck?
except to those who actually made death threats to idols and persecuted them so much that a few have even broken down crying. You can just leave the internet for all I care, especially those people who even went as far as to celebrate Jonghyun's suicide.
Huh? Bruh. Okay, I was having a good day. Alright,
Really,
what the fuck?
those people are garbage.
I'm gonna translate what he said, his niceness. Fuck you. You pussy, you bitch. You suck. You're trash. Basura, garbage. You suck. Alright? That shit not cool. That shit is not cool. I don't give a fuck how much you like a band. Nigga, bruh. That shit's not cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk more about it because it's gonna piss me
To
off.
say
That's just not
being
cool.
a massive fan of something or someone is great. I wholeheartedly encourage it. But when your devotion as a fan leads you to doing things you normally wouldn't do otherwise, you must take a step back and ask yourself why you're even doing such a thing in the first place. Because at
they're
the end
bored.
of the day, you're not the only fan of that person or group.
Nah, y'all bored as hell. Go get a job or some shit. Like go knit a sweater or some shit, bro. Go knit an EXO-L sweater, nigga. Go make a I don't know.
Making a fandom great is a team effort, and it starts with you. I have to give a huge thanks to all the K-pop fans out there who helped me in the making of these videos. Without their information and stories, I wouldn't even have enough insight to make both of them. Seriously, if you still think K-pop fandoms are completely awful, then you're solely mistaken. And to those who have continued sending me fandom stories via Twitter, I have a bit of a request. For now, send me every positive fandom story you have or you can find.
Yeah. Can y'all send me positive fandom stories too? Because I don't want to believe that these EXO niggas is like evil. You know what I'm saying? They may look evil, but that's in a sense of like aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? If anybody got any good EXO fandoms, let me know something. And armies, nigga, we know what's up. You feel me? We know what's up, man. We all spread positivity and shit. But it's just funny how this all started after BTS won an award. Niggas ain't even do nothing. It starts with the fans, bro. It starts with the fans. But well that like I said before, man, one bad apple spoils the whole basket of apples. And you can actually see it. So, it's fucked up. But, yeah, it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. And I'm definitely going to be watching an EXO video soon. I think it's called Monster. I don't know. I just want to know why y'all so... I want to know why y'all so geeked over these people, and I just want to enjoy the music. That's it. That is all. That is it.